Hey guys, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your free NBA basketball previews and predictions today for Tuesday. It is February 5th. Hope you have yourself a good start to your Ruby Tuesday. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner or hit the subscribe button below this video if you're using a mobile device. Today's podcast is brought to you by the Raymond Report. Come and learn the 5 fundamentals of sports handicapping, and that is value, percentage play, performance cycles, player availability, and money management system. You can learn more about the Raymond Report by visiting our website at atsstats.com. All right, let's get to your computer picks today for a Tuesday, March 5th. The computer picks doing pretty good. 70% straight up the last 100 releases, 54% against the point spread, 53% with the over-under. And let's kick it off today with the Charlotte Hornets coming off a loss to the Toronto Raptors on Sunday. 111-106 was the final of that game. Tonight, they're going to host the Orlando Magic as a 8.5-point home court underdog. The over-under listed here at 207.5. ATS forecast system play going to lean with the Magic in this one. 109-99, the over-under at 208.61. So we do like this game to go over the total. Looking at the streaks for both these teams, you can see that Orlando's riding a 3-game straight up and ATS win streak, while the Charlotte Hornets have lost their last 4 games. 8-2 to the under in the last 10 for the Hornets. Miami Heat taking on Detroit Pistons. The Heat an 11.5-point home court favorite tonight against the Pistons. They're coming off a 126-120 victory over the Utah Jazz, while the Pistons, they lost 113-91 to the Magic in their last contest. They are now 2-8 only in their last 10 games straight up, while the Heat are the opposite. They're 8-2 straight up. And we got the Miami Heat winning tonight, 115-103, the over-under at 218.95. So we have this game going a hair over the total. And your Kogo sitting at a pretty high 67%. Kogo stands for chance of game going over the total. All right, the Pelicans and Raptors should be a good one tonight. The Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. The Raptors coming off that win over the Hornets, while the Pels, they had a back-to-back game series with the Pacers. I believe that was a back-to-back game, and they did win that last game, 129-102. They're now on 3 days rest, so Pelicans coming in very well rested, and we had them listed here on the value index at minus 5.05, so overvalued. So I don't know if the bookmaker, obviously with 3 days rest it helps, but I don't know if it's an over exaggeration at minus 9. Our line here is minus 505, and at the Raptors at plus 3.5, so might be some value on the Raptors here tonight. But if you look at the computer picks, they got them spanking them 120-110, the over-under at 230.75. So we do like this game to stay over the total, and we're going to give New Orleans, look at that, that's pretty high, 90.4% chance of winning compared to 26.9 for Toronto. All right, the Atlanta Hawks taking on the New York Knicks. It's always fun when the Atlanta Hawks visit the New York Knicks, and we'll see tonight if the Knicks keep it going here. off that big win over the Cavaliers, 107-98, and for the Atlanta Hawks, they're off a loss to Brooklyn, 114-102, and we're going to lean with the home court favorites here of minus 2.5. I had them listed at minus 8.7, so you're getting a bit of a discount on the New York Knicks. 111-107 is my final score. 218.6 is the total, so just over the total, and we'll see what happens tonight at Madison Square Garden. Boston Celtics taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cavaliers coming off a win over the Knicks. Actually, it was a loss, 107-98, while Boston, they took care of business. A little bit of TCB against Golden State. 140-88 was the final of that one. Man, that's a butt kicking right there. And tonight, we're going to lean with the team that's an 8-point road favorite, and that's the Boston Celtics, who are 10-0 straight up in their last 10, and they're on an 11-game win streak. And we got the final, 112-104, the over-under at 217.09. So we do have this game going a tad under the total, and we're going to give Boston a 73% chance of winning. And I had them listed minus 4 in my value index, so be careful. Might be overvalued tonight, over-exaggeration over that big win over the Warriors. All right, Philadelphia taking on the Brooklyn Nets. The Sixers, a 2.5-point road favorite. 217 is the total, and we're going to lean with the Sixers in this one. 108-107, the over-under at 216.71. So we do have this game staying under the total. And looking at some of the other technicals in this game, you can see that Kogo's at 42%. And so Philadelphia coming in on a 2-game straight up and over win streak. And Brooklyn playing in back-to-back game situation off a loss to Memphis last night. San Antonio taking on the Houston Rockets. So the Battle of Texas takes place tonight in Houston. Minus 7.5 is the line for the Rockets. 228.5 is the total. And we're going to lean with The Houston Rockets, 119 to 112, the over-under, 231.8. So we do have this game going over the total. We're going to give the Rockets a 65% chance of winning. The last 3 games for Houston have gone under the total. And for the San Antonio Spurs, they're on a 2-game and 3 ATS game win streak, but only 3-7 straight up in their last 10 contests. Dallas Mavericks taking on the Indiana Pacers. 4.5 is the total here for Dallas. 246 is the total, and we're going to lean with Dallas in this one. 126 to 123, the over-under at 249.8. So we do anticipate a high-scoring affair. Kogo's at 39%, though. Be careful, and that's because, let me see here, Indiana, last 10 games, 5-5 straight up, 6-4 to the over. Okay, a little interesting there. And the Pacers, last 2 games have gone under. Indiana coming in on a 2-game losing streak. Same thing for Dallas, so we'll see which team snaps that losing streak here tonight. And your final game of the evening will be played at the Ball Center in Denver, Colorado. Denver Nuggets, a -9.5 point favorite. 224 is the total, and we're going to lean with Denver in this one. 116 to 107, the over-under at 223.91. So we do have this game staying under the total, and we're going to give the team that's on a 6-game win streak, that is the Denver Nuggets, a 74.9% chance of winning here on the cow. The law of average theory here at the Rim Report. And for the Phoenix Suns, a 21.3% chance of winning. Phoenix on a 3 ATS losing streak. They lost their last game 110 to 118 to the Oklahoma City Thunder. They're 5-5 straight up in their last 10 and 7-3 to the under. And I did have Denver listed at -6.7 on my value index. All right, speaking of value index, let's go look at the markets right now and see what's going on in the NBA. If it's a favorite, underdog, and how you get there, go to your markets, go to SBI, and then the next chart right here tells you what the numbers are doing right now in the National Basketball Association. On the 7-day average, 66.3% of the favorites have cash tickets compared to 70.4%, so a little bit down on the yearly average. And for the ATS point spread, look at that, 50-50. Yeah, 50.1, 50%, so neutral market when it comes to ATS, and it's pretty much been a good job by the bookmakers keeping it balanced all year. 52.2% for the favorites, 47.9% for the underdogs. And on the over-unders, 57% of the NBA games have gone under the total the last 7 games. All right, before you go, let's maybe take a look at some stats and trends. We do have a nice trends report today on the website. And let's go to the old school trends. Let's go to old 80% club stats. And let's see if we can get you something good here today. I like to go to the team system trends or the random ones down below. And what I'm looking for is things that are, San Antonio is a road team on 1 day's rest after a non-conference game, coming off an under, and they're coming off a 2-game win streak. 112-1 to the under. And when Charlotte, they're a 6.5 to 9 point home underdog during the month of March before a conference game. 9-2 against the number. And let me see if I got anything worth down here. Orlando is a road or home team last 3 years, and they are 4-1 in their last 5 games, 13-3 to the over. So some of the stats and trends to share with you here today on the Rim Report. And you can get more stats and trends by going to the website and go to the old or new 80% club stats. And that's how we roll right here at atsstats.com. All right, folks, that was your NBA Roundup today for a Ruby Tuesday. It is March 5th. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day. And again, if you do enjoy these shows, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner. In the meantime, shop for value, play those percentages. I'll see you back shortly with another Rim Report.